An abundance of nature and culture are the first things that spring to mind.
The land of the long white cloud has left colonisation far behind.
If we say bicultural loud enough, maybe it'll ring true this time.
And we will forget that to this day the Crown failed to uphold the treaty that we signed.
Lost in translation, we were told.
Kawanatanga and sovereignty were supposed to be the same.
I'm just saying he took everything and wrote the document.
But the language barriers to blame?
If we really are a progressive nation trying to right the wrongs of our past,
why is it that you can't find New Zealand history getting taught properly in a single high school class?
If you want your Māori name pronounced correctly,
you are flat out of luck.
And people wondered why Taika called this country racist as fuck.
Do you remember Taika Waititi, our internationally famed director, representing us without fail?
He called us all out for our issues.
Now, he's just a brown Māori man.
But Māori get scholarships, and that's racist to whites.
I've heard being said throughout my entire life.
Māori are more likely to drop out of school and come from a low socio-economic background.
We are overrepresented in every negative statistic in this country, studies found.
More likely to have poor physical and mental health
Than any race from any nation.
The only thing higher than that is our rate of incarceration.
There are many factors that contribute, but systemic racism is key.
That is why, before you play victim, understand what they represent is equity.
If you are claiming inequality, educate yourself on what privilege may be.
Understand that your scholarship is not being born into a minority.
This country claims to appreciate our culture so much they want the world to know.
I'm so glad that the No Mai Haere Mai billboards at the airport aren't just for show.
Everyone can chant the haka with the All Blacks when they're on an international stage.
Our language must be thriving, you'd think.
After seeing it welcomed in this way.
Let's make te reo compulsory for schools to offer.
And an option for you to take.
Cue the mass hysteria.
You will not force my children to learn this useless subject, they say.
The irony being it was the government that beat it out of our ancestors in the first place.
But as soon as a policy reform comes around, it's not the government's job to save.
No one is forcing anything.
Te reo Māori will simply die out if no longer heard.
I'm sorry that it's been ingrained that my ancestors' language won't get you anywhere in this world.
But it shouldn't be up to you to take away the opportunities of future generations to learn.
give back the voices of our tikanga.
Let them be.
It was never once we were warriors.
Our people are warriors every day.
Fighting for the land and the culture that this country tried to take away.
And for some, it is easy to sit there.
And so all this is a thing of the past.
That Māori would have still fought Māori without the Pākehā.
And we would have.
But there was no need to eradicate a culture's identity.
Now in our own land we have been reduced to a small brown minority.
You can sit there and you can say, despite it all, it's not my problem, and that's your conclusion.
But if it's not your problem, don't sit there and criticise those that are searching for a solution.
Be aware that history is the reason our ancestors birthed us into this fight.
Where every day we are pushing to break past the negative stereotypes.
To bring back what was lost to the land our ancestors once roamed.
And still mana back in the whenua where the Māori call home. Tui a te tumu ere ngā tangata kia āpaitea nei tō tātou reo. Nō reira e te iwi, kia kaa te reo Māori.